So the anti-gravity team has been shipping a lot lately. And in this video, I picked the four most important ones because together they actually tell you how the whole industry is thinking about AI agents right now. So number one, we'll talk about remote control. This one is about your phone. You can now watch and drive your anti-gravity agents on any of your machines from anywhere. Because building today really means multiple agents going at once, and they obviously keep needing you. You'll get a push notification, you will want to approve something, you will want to answer a question. So until now, that really meant sitting at your desk and replying all of that till your agent finishes its job. Number two is custom agents. And listen, custom agents, not sub agents. A sub agent works in the background for another agent. A custom agent is a specialist you create and you can talk to it directly. So you can create your own code reviewer, your own campaign writer. It'll be just one markdown file for each custom agent. And you stop re-explaining your standards every single session. Now, number three is anti-gravity extensions. The entire anti-gravity harness, the agents, the models, your customizations, all of it can now live inside your favorite IDE editor. Think of VS Code, JetBrains, and Zed, and few others. One sign-in across all of it. The whole anti-gravity engine comes to the editor you already use. And again, that's where the industry is finally meeting developers where they are. And number four, and this is a big one, which is Antigravity Enterprise. Antigravity is now included in Google's Gemini Enterprise product subscription. One sign in with your work identity, and the IT department gets real controls. They can cap per team and even per person. Now, real quick, if you're new here, I'm Surya. I've been in the ML and AI space for around 22 years, and currently I'm part of the cloud AI transformation practice at a FAN company. On this channel, I actually break down AI tools in very simple English and also demonstrate them so that you can actually go ahead and use them. If this is something that you like, please subscribe. Now, here is the plan for today. I'll show you the step to enable remote control, and then we will build a custom agent and actually talk to it. And then we will look at the anti-gravity extension inside VS Code. A real quick disclaimer before we get into it, all opinions are my own and do not belong to my employer. All right, with that, let's get into it. All right, so what you're seeing on the screen is the actual announcement page of remote control. And this is their quite straightforward pitch. Remote control allows you to connect and drive your anti-gravity sessions across anywhere. All you need is a web browser. They have also mentioned some of the benefits. So multi-instance management, that means running different type of machines for different kinds of work. Then untethered productivity, you can work from anywhere and you can monitor the progress. Local context reading is a pretty interesting one because what they're saying is if you decide to walk away from a workstation and take your laptop somewhere, you can continue to have your agents run without recreating that environment on your laptop. And then the last one is proactive push notifications. Notifications will allow you to be notified whenever your input or some sort of an action is needed. So you can be alerted when your agents require your input. Exactly what you would expect when it comes to some sort of a remote control. So let me show this, how you can enable this in a very short amount of time. So I'm just going to launch Antigravity 2.0. And then what we will do is we will directly get into the setting. And you can see here, they're already mentioning this to try remote control. So we're going to try it right now. And here from settings, you need to go to the app. If you have an Ultra subscription, then you will be able to see this right now. So you click on enable remote control and then you give your device name. And then if you have your phone, then you can basically scan this. So I'm going to do that right now and show how this looks like on my phone. Okay, so on the right-hand side, you are seeing that I'm going to share my screen of the phone. And on the left-hand side, I have this. So I'm going to scan this. And now it directly opens up a browser. So this is what you're seeing here. And then I can just start having a conversation. So, hi, how are you? And I am also able to select any of these different models. Right now I'm using 3.7 and then I can just say enter. And then you can see that the conversation has started. So I can go back and here I can see that this is the conversation that is being listed directly here as well. And I can continue the conversation, tell me more, and it's going to continue the answer. So as long as this is open, I can have pretty much the same conversation and continue my work anywhere I'm going. Okay. Now, the key thing here is the login should be the same as the login that you have in Antigravity, and that's how it will work out. I can also do pretty much like a lot of other interesting things as well. So let's say that if I step out and go to the settings, I can go ahead and change the theme to, let's say, this, and but it reflects over here. So basically I have full control of the overall harness. So I can even create like a new project. I can create a new conversation. All of those things are possible directly from this. So that is what I wanted to show. You have the same experience of anti-gravity harness directly from your phone or basically via your browser from any device. And that is what remote control is all about. Now we will move to the next one, which is creating custom agents. All right, so as you can see, this is how Antigravity 2.0 by default looks like. You don't see anything over here. We're just having a conversation with the model. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to create 3 different sub agents, and then I will show you what those sub agents are. Then I will show you how that appears in the interface itself. So let's look at the definition of the sub agents that I've written. So these are the sub agents that I've written. So you can see that this is the security auditor, and this is just a .md file. So this is what I'm expecting it to do. This is the doc writer, technical writer, specialist that drafts production grade API documentation, code reviewer, like this is the code reviewing specialist, and you can continue to add multiple agents. Now, when I go back here and when I refresh this, you will see that the agents are appearing over here. So I can select this particular agent. What can you do? And then because now I've selected this particular doc writer, it is going to tell us that, okay, I'm an AI assistant and technical documentation specialist. Now I can also select another one. So in this case, I'm selecting code reviewer and say that, hey, what can you do? So now it's going to focus on the specialist capabilities of that particular agent. So code reviewer specialist. So that was sub agents for you. You can see that it is so easy to create them. So that way you can create these specialized agents ahead of time so that you do not have to repeat the rules and the context and all of those things again and again when you're doing the same thing multiple times. So these are sub agents. Okay, so now I am in VS Code, and within VS Code, you can see that there are these extensions, and I can go ahead and find the anti-gravity extension directly over here. It'll be listed. Now you need to be careful on which one you're selecting. There is this official one from Google. You can see the tick mark over here. So if it is as simple as clicking install, and then it will install it for you, and then you are able to use it. So you can see immediately anti-gravity shows over here, and then it is initializing anti-gravity. So let me just show you how it feels like and what are the different things that you are able to do. So there you go. So now you have the anti-gravity within VS Code, and it's absolutely the same harness. You can see all the projects listed, all the conversation that we had over there. This was a conversation that I just showed you from the phone also. So this is all listed over here. So everything preserved and readily available for you to work on. So that is really the cool thing. You're not only getting the models, but you're actually getting the entire anti-gravity harness inside your favorite IDE. So that was the Antigravity IDE extensions. So I hope these updates were helpful. We talked about remote control, we talked about sub agents, and we also talked about IDE extensions. And of course, Antigravity is now available as part of Gemini Enterprise. Please let me know in the comment section if you have any questions, and do let me know if you like this video or not. Any comments are more than welcome. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.